Age. Age has an effect on our fitness level, what may affect our performance in sport. This is a sport that may require a high level of intensity. The young athletes are not as strong to find learning and training, which may have an increase of difficulty as they are more overwhelmed with the information what is given from them. Ability level. The football coaches today are always trying to develop players as the best as they can be. This is a key factor of affecting the athlete's performance. Group cohesion. This refers to the team's identity and shared goals. This is more likely to develop in a small and stable team that has sufficient support and making sure you can firm together with a team. Cohesive teams conform to team norms and values. Self-confidence. Athletes who have self-confidence tend to achieve more as they show greater perseverance, enthusiasm, and have a more positive approach and desire to win. Self-confidence allows individuals to be calm under pressure, be assertive when required, and setting realistic goals. Overconfidence and underconfidence can cause poor performance. There are techniques that can be developed to overcome these problems. Motivation. Extrinsic motivation is when athletes like Andy Murray, Floyd Mayweather and Usain Bolt are like to compete and earn their major titles in their individual sport. This is a type of motivation where it can be effective when an elite athlete has won a major sporting event, but uses the reward productively, although if he starts earning more rewards, the athlete may become demoralised, so you would start to lose your confidence. Previous training. When we achieve the best results, our previous training sessions should be used to see what our strengths and weaknesses in those sessions, so we can improve on our ability to perform. This will help us to use the athletes to make clear improvements. Health. All the elite athletes have to have the nutrition in their body to maintain good health. Before the football season starts, all footballers at the top level need to obtain a balanced diet with the right certain amounts of nutrients to reach that peak level of performance. Group dynamics. Group dynamics is when the team has good knowledge of others, which may lead to high levels of group cohesion. For example, a good leader and a high effective communication throughout the team. When people get put together in a group, they go through a developing pattern of forming, storming, norming and performing. Temperature. When footballers play abroad in South America, it can cause many problems in our performance, what may affect us. When we play football in the scorching heat, it can lead to dehydration, what may give us massive decrease of concentration, but also may lead to poor performance. When elite athletes play in the winter of somewhere like Russia, there can be extreme cases of hypothermia, torn muscles and tendons. Time of day. The reasons why the time of day can affect athletes' performance is because that if an 100-metre sprinter has got a race first thing in the morning, he may struggle to have the approach of energy where what he had in training, but not bringing it out in competition, which may have an effect on their metabolism because if it hasn't kicked in yet. The reason why it can affect athletes' performance is because that if a 100-metre sprinter has got the first race, first thing in the morning, he may struggle to have the approach of energy, what he had in training, and he's bringing it out in competition. It may also have an effect on his metabolism because it hasn't kicked in yet, and it will take some time to get it kicked in. Although in some sporting events they have a restriction of certain times. For example, Premier League matches on a Saturday afternoon normally kick off at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.